So in this video, I'll be showing you how to use a hairspray like this to get the best results possible with your hair. In most cases, you'll get the best results using one of these products on already dry hair. If you try to use hairspray straight onto wet hair, let's say you've just stepped straight out the shower, you'll almost always be left with a horrible crispy or greasy texture, leaving your hair looking all shiny and unnatural. As such, I'd always recommend only using this stuff when the hair is either really nearly dry or completely dry. I've seen a few people trying to use hairsprays as a styling product. Personally, I only recommend them as a finishing product, as there are other products that do a much better job of styling. Once you've applied this hairspray, you need to be aware that this will lock your style in place. So make sure you remember this step first. Take a little look at the hairstyle that you've created. Almost always, you're going to have one or two outlying hairs, random strands that are sticking out of place slightly. The best way that I find to use a hairspray is in a light mist. From a distance of around 6 inches away, spray across all areas of the head. You don't need to do this for long, only a few seconds will do. I want to address arguably the biggest mistake that I see guys making here as well. Loads of people just spray onto the very front of their hairstyle, usually because this is the area of hair that's lifted up the most. If you really want your whole structure of hairstyle to hold in place all day, you can't just focus on that one area, because otherwise the rest of your hairstyle is just going to look really flat in comparison when it starts to slump. So make sure the back areas are covered too. Okay, the hairspray's on. There's one thing you don't want to be doing, and that is touching the hairstyle. I used to make this mistake myself all the time, and you have to resist the temptation. Once you've got the hairspray on, that's it, it's locked in place. Outside of a couple of minor tweaks, you don't want to be doing anything, you don't want to be ruining that structure. That's why the previous step is so important. You need to get it looking exactly how you want and then use this stuff. The hairspray in particular has a really strong level of hold. Once you've used this stuff, unless you're touching it, it's not going to move. Which is awesome when it comes to endurance. You can apply this stuff, your hair's going to stay in place basically all day or night until you then go and wash it out.